All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, want to give honors, glory, praise due to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors, Pastor this great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. I'm Brother Dewey from the GMS Detroit camps.
I'm Einar from GMS Detroit.
And so, basically the workers that work the dock workers set to strike on the 1st of October, that's just a couple of days from now, really. And so they've been working the time doing of 2020 all the way up until the so-called end and kept working. They never stopped because they know if they stop, really the country stops. Same thing with the trucks. You know, if they stop, the country stops. But this dock situation, that's a major deal because you got hundreds of millions of people that got real bad health, especially if they're an elderly person that really need their medicine. They're gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be no longer living because they ain't got their medicines from the dock that can't go to the trucks and get to the companies, the pharmacies, and you know, and they ain't gonna be able to get it. You wanted to get on this?
I can testify. Everything that comes, a lot of stuff comes be imported into the United States. We don't produce anything anymore. We more importers than instead of anything going out. Our biggest thing going out is soybeans. That's the biggest thing America got going out of our country. And just like the brother said, hey, once these dock workers stop working, hey, that's going to stop the trucks from getting stuff off the dock. And then that is going to cascade to where, hey, the trucks ain't going to be able to do what they normally used to do. It's to gather loads and freight and transport to one place to another.
To another, yeah.
So when that happens, the grocery store shelves, you think they empty, some of them empty now, they're going to really get empty coming soon.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead with the article. Yeah, go ahead.
This is from Supply Chain 24/7. Dock workers strike set for October the 1st. What it means for the supply chain. The strike could impact nearly half of U.S. imports, causing supply chain delays, prices increases, and potential shortage ahead of the holiday season. Just with 1 week to go until the potential strike, U.S. supply chain is bracing for a massive disruption as 45,000 dock workers on the East and the Gulf Coast prepare to walk off the job on October the 1st, and if a new labor agreement isn't reached, the ports handling nearly half of all U.S. imports could shut down, threatening significantly the delays and price increase and shortage just weeks before the holiday shopping season and the presidential election. And hey, I know Trump gonna be all over this because he's gonna be like, hey, you see, under his regime, hey, when I was president, hey, the docks worked fine. But now, under them, you know, let's keep going. International Longshoremen Association, which represents dock workers at 36 ports from Maine to Texas, has been locked in a standoff with the U.S. Maritime Alliance. The group representing carriers, terminal operators, talks have been stalled since June with no resolution in sight. Both sides are digging in their heels. President Harold Daggett has made it clear that the union is ready to strike, stating a sleeping giant is ready to roar on Tuesday, October the 1st, 2024, And if a new master contract agreement is not in place, the stakes are high and affect imports handle more than half of all goods shipped in containers to and from the United States, including essential items like food, auto parts, electronics, holiday merchandise, according to Grace Zimmerman of Oxford Economics. A week-long strike could cost the U.S. economy between $4.5 billion to $7.5 billion, while some economic drag may be made up once the strike is resolved. The disruption could have far-reaching consequences beyond just temporary delays in trade. And we're gonna put this article in the description box so you can read it yourself. So, in other words, a stop of all commerce coming to America, all goods. You know, on October the 1st, Tuesday.
Yeah. You know what? We'll do that. We'll put this on the where you can get this information on the channel.
In the description box.
The description box. So because this is pretty important, and we're gonna go ahead and go into some prophecies.
Famine has been prophesied in the Bible, even at the end times.
Yep.
You know.
Can you do me a favor right quick?
What's that?
I know you want to get yours. You'll get yours in a minute. Go to 2nd Ezra 15 and 14.
2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword of destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. And there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire, and this right here is talking about, woe to the world, them that dwell in, for the sword and the destruction draws nigh. That the end of America, the American dream, is coming real soon. It's going to crash on you. When it happens, you're going to be fucked up saying, what the fuck happened? You know? One people shall stand up and fight against another. Civil war is going to happen. Because the great lack of bread, people are going to be breaking into people's houses just to eat. Just to get a damn sandwich. They're going to kick in your door because, I know such and such, they always throwing parties and shit. I know they got some food in there. They're going to be the first one kicking your door. You know? And there shall be dissension among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of action shall stand in their power. Whoever the president is ain't going to be able to stop these people. Because they're going to be like madmen. They're going to be trying to feed themselves and their families. They ain't going to want to hear what the fuck the president got to say, or the mayor or the governor got to say. They want results right then and there. And exactly. if it happens, they got to use the modern day sword, the gun to do it. They're going to do it. Just like that movie, The Civil War. That shit gonna happen in real time. It look like they're setting it up so they can spin the election.
It might not be an election.
So they can suspend the election, and then Joe Biden steps down and Kamala Harris be president.
And them good old boys, they ain't gonna like that. They're gonna do something about it then.
A man shall desire to go in the city and not be able. Martial law is gonna be declared. And when martial law is declared, they only gonna tell you once to return back to your home. After that, it ain't gonna be a twice they tell you. They just gonna start gunning you down, mowing you down. These troops, not the army, the UN troops, they're gonna be gunning people down in rapid fashion. Because you don't want to return back to your home. Return back to your home until you receive other instructions. That's what they're gonna tell you. And if you don't return back to your home, it might take you twice. And then after that, you probably pop a cap in the air, a bullet in the air. After that, them bullets gonna be pointed at you. You know, they're gonna start gunning you down. You know, because of the pride of the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be fear. Men shall be afraid. Hey, men, these big muscle-bound ass men are gonna be crying like women during this time because they ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. And we're gonna be off the highways and hedges coming soon, and we ain't gonna be telling you what to do.
Right.
Because if you can't get it right now for what we've been telling you, all these years we've been out there on the highways and hedges telling you, famine's coming, war's coming, martial law is coming.
Women better get a man.
Hey, let's see how she do it. She don't need no man.
Right.
You know, that's what she said. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation.
There you go.
These markets only have like 3 days worth of food.
Now you grab the piece up.
Once these 3 days run out, it ain't gonna be no more.
Nope.
You know?
Yeah, because first of all, like, you know, you got to remember these groups out here. You know, if Kamala Harris does get in, you know, even though she's not an Israelite, she's a heathen. They gonna look. This is gonna make them.
Edomite.
Yeah, a chocolatier. But you know, Esau ain't got no spirit. He still. Well, to him, that's still a nigga in this book.
Well, they think.
Yeah.
But
that's gonna help sell off these race wars.
Just like Obama, he wasn't one of us.
Exactly.
He didn't do shit for us.
He a Hamite.
None of these motherfucking presidents did anything for the cause of so-called Negro or the Latinos or Native Americans in America. This is 2 Ezra 6:22. Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Where Kroger's, Myers, Walmart, and Target, these big box stores, where they get their goods from, they're gonna be empty. So there won't be no more new goods coming in. They're gonna use the food as a weapon to make you bend to whatever the hell they say. They already did a test run with the
2020.
Yeah, the 2020 thing, no, 2019 thing. You know, they did a test run like this, see who all gonna do whatever the hell the government say. But now, they gonna hit you where it hurts. They gonna hit you right there where your stomach's at. And they gonna pull back these goods, and then they gonna let these goods come back freely after you receive the MOTB. If you don't know what the MOTB, read Revelation 13 and 16 on down. They gonna make some of you take the Karama, but the elect of the Most High won't take them. Won't take it. They'd rather die than to receive the MOTB.
That's right.
I got a few more scriptures.
Go ahead.
This Lamentations 4 and 9. David that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through the want of the fruits of the field. When you cannot eat, immediately your body starts to go into breaking down your body, your muscles, your fat, so it can keep itself going. You know, 3 days after that, it's breaking down your fat. It's breaking down muscle. Hey, your ribs gonna be touching your insides. Coming soon, you'll have a six pack if you're an overweight person. Hey, you'll be like, well, all I have to do is just not eat, and I get all of this. Hey, when famine hits you, you're gonna be in a whole lot of trouble. Hey, your kids gonna be hungry. They're gonna be looking like the kids on Feed the Children. You're gonna be looking like a third world country. You know? This is Sirach 39-28. There be spirits that created for vengeance, which in their fury lay sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force to peace the wrath of him that made them. Fire, hell, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. Famine is created by the Most High to put vengeance on the people that, not walking in the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High to the best of their ability. You so-called Israelites that walk by us every day and know you're Israelites and still refuse to do what is right in the eyes of the Lord, y'all gonna be the main one to get it in Jacob's trouble. You know? If you pass all that, the sword is going to destroy you. The nuke. You know?
Well, it ain't just got to be that, because you got to remember, even the Lord, when you read, you got spirits created for vengeance, and that's going to be for different times when this goes down. You know, because you still got fools think that God loves everybody, bull crap, and I'm like, no. The Lord's total opposite of that. You know.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these things come? The prophet Ezra know that he's going to be in the midst of this. He know he needed somebody to save him out of this. You know? Behold, famine, plague, and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Famine, plague, when you can't eat, that's when you get diseases, because your body can't defend itself naturally, immunities, because you're not eating anymore. Your immune system get weak, and you're more susceptible to catching this virus. Tribulation and anguish, all these are sent for scourges for amendment. But for all these they shall not return from their wickedness, nor be mindful of the scourges. And all these things that's going to be happening, you're not going to turn and repent to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You ain't going to beg Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to have mercy upon you. It's going to be a wrap for you. Because, a lot of you 2/3, y'all too much in love with the benefits from America. You know, your Section 8, your food stamps, your friends of the court check, Social Security. All y'all are depending on this shit. But
you about to be ass out on all that.
Coming soon, all this shit's gonna be taken away.
Yeah. And then think about it, when at World War III escalate, you Americans ain't gonna get nothing. They gonna cut all that off. But go ahead.
Behold, the visual shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they think themselves to be in a good case. Right now, niggas living their best life. You know, they eating good. They enjoying shit. Ain't nothing hurting them right now. But wait till this famine hits. They ain't gonna be able to live their best life, because food gonna go up. It's gonna go into hyperinflation. A loaf of bread could be like $1,000. You know, a dozen of eggs could be like 5,000. What you gonna do when that shit happens? You know, even then, shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And you ain't gonna know what to do. Because hey, you're gonna be so confused what the fuck you should be doing next. Because you ain't gonna you're so dependent on Esau telling you what the fuck to do, you ain't gonna know what the fuck to do for yourself. Hey, we don't grow our own food, we don't hunt our own food, own meat. So hey, you're waiting for Esau to deliver all them services into the marketplace. You know?
So yeah, I'm gonna put this in on the what they call that thing?
You put it in the description box.
Description box, yeah. So y'all can check this out. But but hey, you know, from the apostles and elders on down and the bishops on down, you know, you've been warned. So with that, when I give honors to God, His praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Gagadash. Double honors, Apostle now does a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shalom.
Shalom.